you know which one to cut?
Yes. The alarm's always the green one.
Good, Carl.
Why do we love heist movies? Hi, my name is Tim. I write for television, talk to a camera a lot. Today, I'm going to recommend 3 heist movies that I don't think you've seen, and I'm going to tell you why they're great. No spoilers today. First up is Steven Soderbergh's definitive heist movie. No, not that one. Get that out of here. There it is. That's the stuff. Logan Lucky. This is Soderbergh's best heist movie. After 3 solid outings with the Ocean's movies, Soderbergh took a little hiatus from the genre before returning with a lot more care and consideration than before. Logan Lucky tells the story of 2 brothers who are extremely down on their luck and decide to rob a racetrack. The movie nails all the best aspects of the archetypal heist movie. You got clear goals with an obvious victory condition. You get a wacky cast of characters who each bring their own skills to the heist. You've got action and risk without having to resort to violence. And you get the joy of seeing working class rednecks take on corporate giants and win. This movie also includes a Winds of Winter joke that only gets funnier as time passes. What I think sets Logan Lucky apart and above the Ocean's movies is that it frames the heist not as a personal vendetta, but as an act of class warfare. And I love a movie that doesn't stoop to portraying rural working class people as idiots. I think there's something primordial about our love of heist movies, a cultural fixation that goes back thousands of years. A preoccupation with a kind of character that shows up in dozens of cultures, the lovable thief. The coyote is a frequent antagonist or protagonist of many Navajo myths. He's a trickster and a thief. He's not a good guy, but you find yourself rooting for him anyway. Most cultures eventually tell stories of a trickster, a lovable scamp. Loki, Maui, Prometheus. What I think makes these characters so indelible is that they steal from the gods. The fact is, life is hard, and there isn't necessarily a single person you can blame your hardships on. Back in the day, if your crops burned down or your children died of plague, the only person you could blame that on was the gods. And it's not as if you could kill the gods in retribution. They're gods, after all. So you delighted in tales of Prometheus, the trickster, who certainly couldn't defeat the gods, but he could pick their pockets. It was a small victory, but a sense of justice. Hell or High Water portrays America as a fundamentally broken system, where the little guy is always being eaten by one giant beast after another.
150 years ago, all this was my ancestors' land. Everything you could see, everything you saw yesterday, till the grandparents of these folks took it. And now it's been taken from them. Except it ain't no army doing it. It's those sons of bitches right there.
In this film, the heroes are stealing from the banks that have been robbing them for years. The heist is not an act of greed, but vengeance. And what makes Hell or High Water interesting is that the lovable thieves are not in conflict with the banks. The banks are, if anything, unconcerned. The real danger they face comes from random citizens of Texas, who can't help but respond to violence with violence in kind, despite the fact that they all agree who the real enemy is. And of course, there is the conflict within the heroes, who may get the big payday, but will it be enough to repair the damage already done? By focusing on the banks as the true enemy of the people, Hell or High Water exemplifies what makes heist movies so enthralling. We all have the need to see some karmic justice against the unknowable sources of our misery. Now, it's no longer the gods that are ruining our lives from on high, it's capitalism. So the myth has changed. Prometheus has turned into Robin Hood. The heisters in these films do not fix the system that ruined their lives, they simply poke it in the eye, and maybe get some cash in the process. Unlike in this last film, where the lovable thieves manage to steal everything. The movie is called Sneakers, and it's the best heist movie ever made. The film tells the story of a group of ex-cons who are hired to steal a box. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
It's complicated, but in short, the future. See, Sneakers came out in 1992, back when the internet was a novelty, and the movie really focuses on the fear of the internet slowly taking over our lives.
There's a war out there, old friend. A world war. And it's not about who's got the most bullets. It's about who controls the information. What we see and hear, how we work, what we think. It's all about the information.
Without any spoilers, all I can say is that the movie is eerily prescient. And it has basically the cast of the 1990s. Redford, Poitier, Kingsley, Aykroyd, my one true love, Mary McDonnell.
Thanks. Nice apartment.
The mechanics of the heist are complex and ingenious, but also easy to understand and track throughout. It's just perfect. It's a perfect movie. Please watch it. It's really good. Let's wrap this up. What do heist films teach us? Well, first, you should steal things. Stealing from giant, uncaring corporations is a good thing, and you should do it. That's my campaign slogan. Steal things. But also, heist films are about the value of community. Not a lot of heist films are about one guy. It's always about a ragtag group of lovable cads. Because that's how you fight back against uncaring global forces. You lock arms, you band together, and you support each other. And maybe you get some cash in the process. Maybe a lot of cash. So write in the comments, what's your favorite heist movie and what are you gonna steal today? Don't actually do the second part. You might get in trouble. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.